Hello, Star Surfer here. This is the monthly tarot and astrology reading for June 2023 for my Leos. My lions and lionesses of the zodiac. Hello, how are you doing? Pretty good, I bet, right? You feel nice? You feel powerful. You feel strong. Let's talk about the astrology that I saw when I looked at your charts for the month. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, connection, partnership, attraction, magnetization, of values, money, finances, is in Leo. It entered Leo in the beginning of the month, and usually Venus is a quick moving planet. It will traverse through an entire sign in about 3 weeks. For you, Leo, Venus is going to be in your sign for 4 months until October. The reason for this ultra long stay, the longest Venus has been in Leo since the year 1812. That's a long time ago. The reason for this very long stay is because we will have a Venus retrograde during its stay in Leo. Venus retrogrades about every 2 years. It's not like Mercury, which retrogrades or seems to move backwards in the sky, which is what a retrograde is. It's an optical illusion, but no planet ever orbits backwards. But from our perspective here on Earth, Venus will appear to move backwards. Again, it's rarer than a Mercury retrograde or an outer planet retrograde like a Uranus, Neptune, Pluto retrograde, which is happening half the year, every year. And it's powerfully felt, right? A planet like Saturn that's retrograde half the year, it's like there's a 50-50 chance it's going to be retrograde. We're used to it. A planet like Mercury, which retrogrades 4 times a year, is just kind of like, there is all of this like fear-mongering or scare tactics around the Mercury retrograde, but it's really not, like, we're used to it. It is it happens once a season, every year. But a Venus retrograde or a Mars retrograde is rare. And these are personal planets. They are close to the Earth, so their effect is more personal on us, right? It is more powerfully felt on an individual level. For you, Leo, this is a chance to revise those stories and beliefs you hold around the way you are worthy, you feel yourself worthy or not worthy of love. You live from the heart. Leo rules the heart. Venus is the planet of love, with you for 4 months, retrograding. It is an easy kind of reminder for retrogrades is that it is a period to engage all of the verbs, review, reevaluate, redo. Venus here in your sign, if you're a Leo rising, it's your first house, which is the house of the self. It's the house of the body. It's the house of the personality. It is the house of like how we enter the world, how we fall into a space, how people take us in. Venus is here lighting this up. It will be retrograde for a long time, not a long time, but not a short time. And this means this is a chance to really look at, seriously unearth whatever beliefs you hold about your love ability, about your ability to love. Is it useful? The story you're telling yourself now, the ways you're choosing to believe and thus operate in the world? Is it loving? Is it heart forward? Is it courageously living from the truth of your values? Or is it something else? You have this chance now to discover and to enjoy. Venus in your sign is beautiful, right? It is a creative and romantic reinvigorator. There's another word. Enjoy it, right? When the retrograde happens, which it begins in July, don't take that as an excuse to be hard on yourself. Because Leo's weak, you can be hard on yourself. This is a chance to strengthen yourself, to review and look within if you are a Leo rising, really any Leo placement, and to decide what aligns with your heart and what no longer fits, right? What can you leave? What can you give away? What can you let down? There's a new moon in Gemini tonight, which I am recording this on June 17th. That is a new moon if you are a Leo rising. If Leo is your first house, that is a new moon in your 11th house, which is the house of communities, of networks, of the collective. This is a great opportunity for you, Leo, this weekend, and the rest of Gemini season, to really get out and be seen. Venus is in your sign. Mars also is in Leo until, like July 10th, I want to say. Mars is like the warrior planet, the action planet. If Venus is the divine feminine, Mars is the divine masculine. You have both of these energies with you now. Like, get out and strut. Someone asked me the other day, I am a Leo. What's my most leonine piece of advice? And I said, strut more. Strut more. Like, the way you carry yourself and allow yourself to be seen influences things. It has an impact both on you and on the people around you. Your collective, your 11th house. So get out, go have a party, right? Go to a party. You will be the center. Sorry, Geminis. All eyes will be on you, spotlight. Leo energy responds to an audience. Go find your audience. Go find your audience. And know also that Jupiter, this is kind of a larger scale thing because Jupiter takes about a year to transit through any sign, but Jupiter is in your 10th house of Taurus right now if you are a Leo rising. The 10th house is, if you think of the chart as a circle, the 10th house is the very tip top of the circle. It is the house of your public image, your career, the way you have an effect on the world. And Jupiter, which is the planetary archetype of expansion, of luck, of fortune, is here with you for a year, asking you to make the bold moves that you know you want to make. Venus will help you get clear on your values. Your career must be aligned with your values. You are the ruler, right, of the jungle. You are the kings and queens of the zodiac. You must, in your career, in your leadership capacities, act with integrity. So use Venus here to get clear on values, and then use Jupiter in the 10th house of career to act out those values in the roles and, jobs and services you provide and perform. That's a great word for you, Leo. The things you perform must align with the values you believe and feel most strongly identified with. Yeah? 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 Okay. All right, let's pull some cards. Let's see what my spirit team has message-wise for you, Leo. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, that's a lot of people. A lot of energies I'm tuning into, so you will know if this reading is for you. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Right? It is general too, this reading, so whenever you're watching it, it applies. Leo. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. I mean, you feel like hot shit. How could you not? With Mars, Venus, Lilith's in Leo, Jupiter's in your career house, like Pluto is I mean, it just retrograded out. So Pluto's opposite your sign in Aquarius for the next 20 years. Like, just like chthonic forces, like, bah. Your partnerships are probably leveling up in a big way. Because you deserve to be taken seriously. We all do, but you, Leo, deserve to be taken seriously. Let's see. Any messages or insights from my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? The Golden Egg. This card corresponds to the heart chakra. Your chakra. Falling out with a frog. Emotional catharsis. This is, I believe, attached to what I've just been speaking about, but Venus is asking you to go into your heart space and really get clear about what emotional debris you've allowed to linger around it. I mean, look at all of this stuff that's around the heart, the egg in this card, but it's gold like the sun. Like, it still shines brightly. You cannot put out the sun. You can cover it up, but only momentarily. It will always be here. It is the center. It is the life force. Get into the heart and purge whatever is blocking your light. It is your time to shine, Leo. It is your time to shine. You have to be seen. You have to be seen. And to be seen fully, to allow yourself to be seen fully, means you have to love yourself enough to not hide. Are you hiding something? It's a scary ask, and it requires so much courage to live a heart-forward existence. There is such risk inherent in that premise. And you have been hurt in the past because you are so bold with giving your love, with opening your heart, with shining your light. There is a risk. And with the risk means there will be inevitable wounding. But the light is not out. It's just been covered up. And this is the time to purge whatever debris has accumulated. Don't doubt the power of this just because you can't see it. What you need to be questioning is why all of this is here. Why is all of this here? This is fine. We're good. This can go. Use this Venus retrograde, the next 4 months, to really get rid of this, to purge, to release, right? To uncover the light, to let it shine, it beam as strongly as it wants to, as strongly as it can, as strongly as it was meant to. Uncover, reveal, let out, release whatever has been hidden. The light, the heart. You know you're brave enough to do this. You know you are strong enough to do this. You know you are able enough to do this. So do it. Leo, I know you can't back down from a dare. Do it. Do it. Be brave enough to love again. That's what it is. Be brave enough to love again. Yourself. 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 Be brave enough to love yourself. I bet you won't. I know you will. Any other messages for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. We have the beaver and the moth. Again, beaver is work energy. It is getting stuff done. It can be anxious, but this tells me something about your working life is magnetizing people to you. Moth to a flame. Moth to a flame, my fire sign. Jupiter's in your 10th house. Whatever you work on will magnetize opportunity and expansion, reward to it. Invest appropriately when you know you have this kind of power, this kind of light that will attract things to it? How are you investing it? How are you using it? How are you working with it? What are you attracting? What do you wish to attract? What kind of work do you want to do? Make sure it's in alignment with this, right? This moth wants to come right here. But what kind of work are you going to do with the next year of Jupiter in your 10th house? Again, whatever you choose to do, it will attract more. So be intentional. Live from your values, live from your heart, work from your heart. And you have nothing to fear. You have only success, only blessings coming for you. Only. Don't get it twisted and think that all of this messaging is the reality of what you want, right? This is a distraction. This is what you want. So what's this, and how can you get it cleared of every distraction? Once you have it clear, work, go after it, and know people are watching. You have an influence. You will attract abundance to you, opportunity to you. I also want to say that the more work you do on you, it's kind of like a snowball effect. It will build on itself. It's like you do something bold and you feel better about yourself, and you feel better about yourself, so you do something bolder and you feel even better about yourself, and the cycle continues, right? This is the kind of healing process that you have the chance to engage in now. One that is like self-propelled, that is self-accelerating. It has momentum, potential. The more you do, the more you get. So how much do you want to get out? I can bet you it's a lot. So do a lot. Do a lot. The more you do, the easier it will be to do. The more you do, the easier it will be to do more. What a beautiful combination. What a beautiful equation to find yourself within. Ooh. Yeah. The bee, again, working, but also this is like hive mind. This is like collective energy, which we are in Gemini season, which is your 11th house of collectivity, community. What kind of work are you doing in your communities? It's time to stop hiding. Oyster is hidden energy. Tucked away. Refusing to let the light out. But this tells me, the way this fell out on top of this, is that you were in a period of hiding. I mean, you had a Scorpio eclipse in your like 4th house, which is the opposite, the base of your chart, at the beginning, or, a couple weeks ago. That probably felt like you wanted to hide out. But now it's time to shine. It's time to move. It's time to buzz, right? Work, be seen, get out, stop hiding. Stop hiding. You're done hiding. That hiding stuff is like not you. I get it, right? We hide, we clam up to protect ourselves when we're wounded. But if we start to heal and feel brave enough to open our heart again, we have nothing to hide. We can be the light. We can attract the moth. We can be the flame, right? We can experience the growth. Overall, the whale. This is, I get like high priestess vibe off of this right now. This is spiritual. It is powerful. It can go to the depths and up to the surface. It is emotional release and catharsis. Again, it feels akin to this, but this tells me whatever you're doing here, there can be a way that Venusian things can feel superficial, But this tells me whatever you're doing here is massively influential on a deep and spiritual level. You are gaining spiritual stature. You might have, the worldly acclaim, but this is telling me you are transforming and gaining spiritual stature. You are getting into your heart. You are healing. You are letting go of whatever told you your heart needed to hide, that your light was not worth shining. I'm sorry that happened. I really am, but it is time to let that go, to uncover your fire again, to beam forth, to attract. Let's pull some tarot cards. I like what was on the bottom of that, but let's see what we got. If I remember how to shuffle. Struggling. There we go. Let's get one more given. There we go. Any other messages for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Any other messages for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The wind just went like crazy. Yeah. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse just fell out on top of the beaver and the moth. The Seven of Pentacles upright is like dedicating yourself to a job, to a task, to work, even if you're not getting immediate rewards because you know the pursuit is meaningful. It's the sign. It's like the card of apprenticeship often. In reverse, it tells me like we have been misplacing our efforts, right? And falling out on top of these, it tells me we're not attracting the results we want with the effort we're putting in. Why? Because we're not clear about what we want. Get clearer about what you want. Get more honest about what you want. Get more brave about what you want. And this can be right-sided. You can get results and dedicate yourself knowing the pursuit is meaningful to you. It aligns with who you value yourself and understand yourself to be, the purpose you feel yourself called to fulfill within your lifetime. Instead of putting in effort and getting no reward, or not wanting to put in effort because you feel misaligned with the opportunity. We can right-side this when we open the heart, get clear about our values, who we are, why we have been on this path, why we've been hiding from success, right? From success, not shining. Why? Why? It is all akin and a part of the healing process that you can go through here with Venus. Any other messages or insights from my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Any other messages or insights from my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising? This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Upright, it is an idea that you can really run with. In reverse, it is, we don't have the idea. We don't know where to go. Swords are the suit attached to the mind, to truth, to ideas, to communication. In reverse, this tells me we did not have clarity. We could not move forward. We weren't being honest about what we wanted and how we wanted to pursue it. We couldn't get clear on which direction to take to get there because we weren't honest with ourselves, right? We were hiding. We were trying to stay small. Look at that man. He's going so boldly, maybe even recklessly. There can be a part of Leo that is reckless, but like joyfully and courageously and like playfully so. This man did not know where to go. And so he went nowhere. He shut down. He stopped. He closed up. But this is the only thing telling me, these are the only things telling me that you are in that energy. This is old. We are healing. We are coming out and into ourselves. And that will have implications on the world, on the actions we can take, on the swiftness and boldness with which we can move. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles in reverse. You want to love again, but I feel like you are keeping yourself from that because in the past something happened that you were in a relationship, you were in some kind of partnership that I feel like this is all about the debris around the heart, right? That we're clearing now, the emotional catharsis we're trying to experience. You gave and gave, you opened your heart, you let someone in, and they did not return the love in the way that you deserved. And so now, this is the card of indecision, a stalemate, but one of our own making, right? We have the tools to free ourselves. This tells me, I feel this indecision here is, I want to love, I'm scared to love because the last time I did, I got hurt. Someone used me. Someone took advantage of me. You can't stay in this place for very long. Your arms will get so tired. You'll get so frustrated. You won't be able to move. So take off the blindfold. Get real about how this hurt. It is so wounding, especially for a Leo, to have your love misused, taken advantage of. It won't stop you from wanting to love, clearly, but you will have that fear, that fearful voice just as loudly in your ears saying, whoa, 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 don't go forward, don't go forward. Look, I know you want to love, but like, hey, buddy, look at the last time you tried to love. Look at how they hurt you. Why would you want to go back into that, bro? It's scary. No. That is all of this. The fear. This is what we're purging. Let the light out. Let the light in. Yeah? Can I get one more card for that? Yeah. You are distrustful. You are suspicious. Nine of Wands. This is someone who, I mean, it's a fire card. This is someone who is so close to achieving a goal, but they're exhausted and suspicious, distrustful of their own ability to achieve it. You can love. Oh, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you can open your heart again. But you don't believe it. You're fearful. You're suspicious. You are so much closer than you think. Let me say that. Let me say that one more again. You are so much closer than you think to loving again. Stop stopping yourself. Stop stopping yourself. Overall, you know the truth. King of Swords. You know the truth. This is correction for this. You were refusing to acknowledge the truth. This is a refusal to acknowledge the truth as well. This is a refusal to move forward because fear is keeping us from taking bold action. We are suspicious. We have been hurt, but we're closer than we think. Look how close we are. Look how close we are. Yeah, the Empress in reverse right under that. Someone hurt you. Someone you tried to love hurt you, and you closed your heart because of it. It was probably very painful, but right under that Empress in reverse, was the Ten of Cups. Ultimate happiness, true love and connection, belonging. You are so close, really so close. I mean, you had a 9 and a 10 as your overalls. You are so close to this, It is only your lack of belief and your fear, the debris around your heart, that is keeping you from it. That one cup away, that one push, that one realization, that one release away from this. You are strong enough to do it. You are strong enough to do it. So do it. I dare you. All right. Let's get you a message from the Gaia Oracle book, or deck, for the month. And then we'll head out. You can go to your party. Get the spotlight on. Stop hiding. Be seen. Get out there. Get out there. Get on with your bad self. One more. Alright. Can I get one message for my Leos, please? Can I get one message for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Can I get one message for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for the month. Can I get a parting message for my Leos? Maybe, yes, you can. Get 2, 3. Okay, well, we'll go in the order that they fell out. You're getting 3. Spirit has a lot to say. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. 21. This feels to me like, I've messed up my cards, but it feels to me like whatever this was, right, that whatever old hurt that's made us suspicious, it might be popping back up now, but it's so you can finally deal with it. So you can finally deal with it. Underneath remembrance, jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Right? Spiritual and emotional reconnection. Reconnect. And then underneath it all, card 11, angel number, rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. Let's read that one. $11 breaking down to a 2, by the way, partner. This is about love. Rising above, the white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. You're a little too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun. Do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. I surrender this situation to the universal power of love. I trust that all is well in my life. I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. All is clear in my life. I am safe. I do want to read this too. Jewel within a teardrop. 10. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. You will soon experience a strong spiritual and emotional bond with another person, a family member, an animal, or pet. During this time, you will also reconnect with your innermost feelings and true nature, which have been suppressed or ignored of late. This is a deeply emotional time where tears of sadness transform to tears of joy. Your appreciation of life, love, and friendships will strengthen as you give thanks for the many blessings in your life. Love is truly all around you. Embrace it, cherish it, and honor it. You and those you love unite through a common bond, and the love you feel for one another goes stronger and more profound. This is a special and magical time. Be sure to savor each and every moment. Love is all that really matters. Love is all that really matters. Get back to your heart. Clear the debris. Release and shine again. You're ready. Bye, Leos. Thank you. Talk soon.